Alqueria, an everyday story of ordinary people.
Are you crazy or what?
We find Antonio Poyato, soldering iron in hand, fiddling with an array of wires, valves and other electronic paraphernalia. Manuela enters.
Hola, Antonio.
Hola, Manuela.
What are you doing, Antonio?
I'm connecting the output of this disc-sealed tryout to the input of these lecker lines, Manuela.
Why are you doing that, Antonio?
So I can move the shorting bar and match the lecker lines to the log periodic antenna, of course, Manuela.
Why, Antonio?
So I can propagate an electromagnetic wave as a carrier and frequency modulate an audio signal onto it, Manuela.
Antonio, I have had a hard night. I have much tiredness and I have a very sharp pair of eyebrow tweezers in my handbag. If you answer my question, now, no one will get hurt. Now, what are you doing, Antonio?
We are going to broadcast the voice of Alqueria to the world, Manuela. I am building the transmitter.
And you think people will want to hear that? Do you, Antonio?
They will have no choice, Manuela. It was decided to set up Radio Alqueria at the meeting last night. Why weren't you there, Manuela?
I was with... None of your business, Antonio.
We had pulsating Pedro as disc jockey.
Who is he, Antonio?
He is big in Peru as a DJ and he gells llamas with his teeth.
Is that good, Antonio?
Depends if you're a llama or not, Manuela.
Buenos dias, Alqueria.
That was the voice of pulsating Pedro and the first words broadcast by Radio Alqueria to an expectant world. Let us tune in and hear what's on offer.
Rubbish, if you're involved.
Thank you, Pilar. I wish you would keep your venom for Manuela.
That Manuela, do you know what she was doing last night?
Pilar, that's none of our business. Tell me later. Let us now tune in to Radio Alqueria.
Fire will fall from the heavens and the seas will rise. The very earth will spew forth brimstone and the world shall be plunged into eternal darkness.
And that was the weather forecast for the next 24 hours. Now, a word from our sponsor.
The old ones are the best.
Pilar, please, we are live on air.
I'm confused. Are you pulsating Pedro or the narrator now?
Now, a word from our sponsor. Get her out of here.
Put me down. Move your hand. Leave me. Oh.
And now a word from our sponsor. Drink Remit Root and make reality what you want reality to be.
For you, Remit Root for me. Remit Root, the makes you frisky.
Remit Root, available from the bar La Casa di Vanti and other outlets. The Chief Medical Officer of Alqueria, Carlos Carlos, certifies that Remit Root is suitable for human consumption. Well, almost.
Remit Root.
And now back to Alqueria. The bar La Casa di Vanti, where Manuela and Antonio Poyato have just finished listening to Radio Alqueria's first broadcast.
I am depressed, Antonio.
Everyone is depressed. It was a mistake getting an existentialist priest to present Thought for the Day, Manuela.
See, Antonio, much. Is the universe really meaningless, Antonio?
I saw Loco Pepper in her nightdress this morning. It makes me think it might be meaningless. Shall I hold you in my arms, Manuela?
I'm not that depressed, Antonio.
I thought today in Parliament was excelente, Manuela, didn't you?
Oh, Antonio, that was an episode of The Goon Show.
Oh, I wondered why no one mentioned corruption. Did you hear Children's Hour this afternoon, Manuela?
No, Antonio, but I heard the screams.
Amelia Beggar thought it was real. She phoned the Guardia Civil to tell them a Eurasian wolf was on the loose, and it had just devoured a little girl wearing a red hood.
Did the Guardia Civil tell her to stop wasting their time, Antonio?
No, Manuela, they shot a wolf and it was wearing a little red hat.
Oh, no me digas.
I hear you on the radio tomorrow, Manuela.
See, Antonio, I have a show called Manuela on Hot Buttered Toast.
A cookery program, Manuela.
Yes, Antonio. Let's say cookery.
Manuela and Antonio Poyato enjoy a glass of remit root grappa in Antonio's living room. The radio is on and both listen intently. Your show's on next, Manuela. Do you have much excitement?
See, Antonio, much. I recorded it this afternoon.
Did Pulsating Pedro like it, Manuela? Did he think it was good radio?
He hasn't heard it, Antonio. He was having a meaningful discussion with an immigration officer. Did you know that when he came to Alqueria from Peru, he had to swim the last 3 miles in the dark?
Alqueria is landlocked, Manuela.
See, Antonio, the knees of his trousers have many holes. Quick, Antonio, turn up the sound of the radio.
So let's hope your flight is on time. Now sport. The Abyssinian goat shelling tournament at Alqueria's El Raro's Memorial Stadium was cancelled last night when the sport's controlling body misinterpreted the rules and Fernando Rodriguez had to sign the offenders register. And now what we've all been waiting for, Manuela on hot buttered toast. My mouth is already watering.
You're not cooking, Manuela. At least not in the true sense of the word.
No, Antonio, but radio is a medium where self-expression and the avant-garde can reach out to the masses, bringing them in contact with feelings and...
It's pornographic, Manuela.
No, Antonio, it is a desire to educate... All right, Antonio, yes, it's pornographic.
No one move, Vice Squad!
The Vice Squad closed Radio Alqueria this morning, Manuela.
See, Antonio, they asked me many questions and took many photographs of me. I don't think the photographs were for the training purpose as they said, Antonio.
We say goodbye to Radio Alqueria, closed at the request of the Vice Squad, and also to Pulsating Pedro, back on his Peruvian farm where he gelds llamas noon till dusk. That was Alqueria, produced by IndalooProductions.com and written by John MacDonald. Manuela was played by Maria Alvarez. Other characters in the script were played by members of the cast. The Remit Root Choir consisted of the cast plus Ada, Igori, Nicoletta and Gospi. The programme was recorded on location in the Republic of Alqueria. Honest it was.